So, last night, America decided to elect Donald Trump as their president. I'm just as surprised as you are, people. I genuinely didn't even think Donald Trump was going to make it past the primaries. I thought it was going to be someone like John Kasich or Jeb Bush or Marco Rubio, but he didn't. He became the nominee. Then he became president. And I don't know how. I genuinely don't know how. But yeah, Trump won more electoral votes than Hillary. Hillary still won the popular vote, though, but, that doesn't mean anything because, the fact that the founders wanted people to have the right to vote doesn't even really exist when you think about it. Plus, what do those guys know? I mean, they only are the reason this country exists today. Oh, by the way, supporting this country, I'm the biggest patriot of all time. Oh, God, I really hate the right wing a lot. But overall, the thing is, I'm not gonna start making statements about a Donald Trump presidency yet. You wanna know why? Because it hasn't even happened yet. Trump will not be inaugurated until, January 20th, 2017. And he will probably not even pass another act until at least February of that year. So really, I'm not going to just sit here and say, Trump is the worst president of all time, because he can't be yet. He hasn't even been president yet. And I think we should give him the benefit of the doubt. I think we should wait a bit. I think we should, say, okay, Trump will wait a second. And in all fairness, and I'll cover everything Trump does, every law that's passed during his presidency. And, if it turns out that he does horrible things and becomes one of the worst presidents of all time, I'll say so. If he ends up being one of the best presidents of all time, I'll say so. If he ends up being an okay president, if he ends up just being a middle of the road, and, he's made it hard to get jobs, but he's made it easier for me to keep my house type president, he's okay. Then, okay, I'll say so. I'm not gonna say Trump's gonna be great just because, oh wow, he was elected, so he has to be great. No, I'm not gonna say he's awful yet. I'm not gonna say he's anything yet. I'm gonna wait till he's in office. What should be worrying the people, though, is last night was also the Congress election for both the Senate and the House of Representatives. And by almost all of them, I mean only one person didn't get reelected. And we know these people are incompetent. We know everyone who was, reelected in the Senate and the House last night were horrible, and we reelected them. And you know what? Most of them are Republicans. And with Trump's Supreme Court Justice, who is also probably going to be a Republican, this means the Republican Party has absolute power now. On January 20th, as soon as Trump can get a Supreme Court Justice in, the Republican Party will have absolute power. And absolute power corrupts absolutely. So we shouldn't be worried about the president. We should be worried about who's in Congress and who's in the House and the Senate. Okay? So, and we know those people suck. We don't know if Trump's going to suck, though, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Because that's how we work here on Ephrom Josine. I'm Cifro Joe, and I'm signing out.